Tonight on Hotty Toddy News, another Oxford gym is now open 7 days a week, giving residents a sense of normalcy during the pandemic. Plus, university leaders announced that they're going back to all in-person classes this fall. And Oxford native Sam Kendricks is headed to the Olympic trials. Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Hotty Toddy News. I'm Chauncey Taylor.
From the School of Journalism and New Media on the campus of the University of Mississippi, this is Hotty Toddy News.
Nearly 2 million women and more than 3 million men are physically assaulted every year in the United States. Oxford Fitness Kickboxing is teaching men and women how to avoid being a part of that statistic. Robrina Moore has more of the story.
This is Oxford Fitness Kickboxing and Jiu-Jitsu. Here, people learn to protect themselves. The owner says these skills can be critical.
You don't want to be beaten down or, be taken advantage of or left for dead. You want to be able to defend yourself.
Houston says that most attackers target weaker opponents. Challenging the attacker may cause them to back off.
The fact that you're skilled and you're technically sound in a like kickboxing or jiu-jitsu or something like that, the fact that you can put up a great technical fight, it really intimidates an attacker.
Houston says that the trainers focus on teaching proper self-defense skills. Madeline Nolan is taking advantage of the expertise that the trainers offer.
I really felt the need to learn how to defend myself in any situation and to get stronger.
Nolan says Oxford Fitness Kickboxing has a great learning environment.
Everyone can go in and get in a fight, but no one knows how to defend yourself or what actually will work against an attacker.
Learning self-defense can never be a bad move, so grab your gloves and tighten up your skills. For Hotty Toddy News, this is Robrina Moore.
Oxford Fitness Kickboxing and Jiu-Jitsu is currently open 7 days a week. For more information, check out their website at oxfordfitnesskickboxing.com. New information. University leaders announced the classes will go back to in-person this fall, making campus feel a little bit more normal. Mallory Baker has more.
After a year of sanitizer, masks, and Zoom, some Ole Miss students finally got the news they were hoping for. Last month, the university announced a return to mostly in-person classes for fall 2021. Journalism professor Ellen Meacham tells us this time away has been difficult for many students who may now realize that remote learning can be hard.
I feel like that we'll all have had some time to process some of that, and so that we'll come back with a lot more energy.
One Ole Miss student says he just misses campus.
I really enjoy walking around campus and going from class to class, seeing your friends.
Health and safety will still be a priority for the university. Chancellor Boyce said they will continue to monitor the vaccine distribution and other relevant factors in order to keep the campus and community safe. Students and faculty are eager to fill these empty halls once again as preparation begins for in-person classes next fall. I'm Mallory Baker for Hotty Toddy News.
He's an Olympian, a champion, a husband, and an Oxford native. Sam Kendricks is a man of many traits, but what drives him is his passion. Cameron Frank explains.
Oxford native and Ole Miss alum Sam Kendricks is once again training for the U.S. Olympic trials. His wife Leanne says that the 2016 bronze medalist is more than just a champion pole vaulter.
I think he really inspires a lot of the high school athletes. I think he just has that kind of charisma that just inspires other people to want to be great sportsmen of the sport.
Sam was on campus to share stories about the Olympics and his training. Despite all obstacles, he says one thing drives and motivates him.
It's been just a family thing from the get-go. My brothers beat me, my dad coached me, my little brother now my motivation, hopefully he'll be my training partner one day.
In 2019, Sam set the American pole vault record soaring under 20 feet in the air. He went on to win a gold medal at the World Championships that year. The U.S. Olympic trials are 3 months away, and Sam's goal is to make it to the Summer Games in Tokyo and to go for the gold. His family will be behind him all the way.
He does a really good job of just staying positive and kind of working through whatever issues he's having, but him and his coach have a really great relationship since it's his dad as well. And they just do everything so well that I just try to support in any way I can.
Sam is currently ranked number 3 in the world, but ranked number 1 in Oxford natives' hearts. This is Cameron Frank for Hotty Toddy News.
Oxford is proud to call Sam Kendricks one of our own. We wish him luck at the Olympic trials. Speaking of athletes, although the Ole Miss women's basketball team fell short of the championship title, there's still a lot of accomplishments from this last season that they're proud of. Donetta Johnson has the story.
To cap an historic season, Ole Miss women's basketball falls short of a championship title. This is the Rebels' first time in program history playing in a postseason championship game. According to head coach, Coach Yo, this is just the beginning of something special.
People are watching a maturation of a championship level program. If you get to watch it from its infant stages, you have a greater appreciation for where it's going.
You can't fail to mention that this season was completed while an aggressive pandemic was happening.
I think anybody that has completed this season this year is to be commended.
At the end of the season, Coach Yo was out with COVID, but this group persevered in spite of.
And encourage them and be around my husband. You know, that was tough. I have an incredible amount of respect for them.
Coach Yo says that the challenges of a leader is important because these times show who you are as a person.
When you're a leader in anything, you don't want to leave your troops. You want to be in the front line with them. You want them to know that you're there every step of the way.
But that didn't cloud the most memorable moments of this Lady Rebel squad. Member of the team, Jordan Berry, mentioned that this was one of her most memorable seasons of her life.
Some of my favorite moments definitely would be the SEC tournament. That was a lot of fun.
Finishing with a 15-12 overall record, the future of this program sure is bright. I am Donetta Johnson, Hotty Toddy News.
This pandemic has been a tough one for everyone. Some people are mentally struggling, while others are financially struggling. With the job market booming and so many people seeking jobs, there's a new need for interview-appropriate clothing. The university wants to help students dress for success. Tierney Key has more on the campus's new addition.
For many years now, the Ole Miss Career Center has run a career closet where Ole Miss students can get professional clothing for interviews. But the center did not have a location on campus where students could go and pick out clothes. Recent donations are helping to change that and will allow the center to open a permanent location on campus in Martindale Building, which is set to open this fall. Director Tony Avent says this is greatly needed in the Ole Miss community.
An opportunity for our community to give back to our students who might have a need for professional clothing. It will help our students. We hope it'll help our students increase their confidence levels.
Senior Cole Barnhill says this program continues to help Ole Miss students with their future success.
The initiative is going to allow more opportunities for students to get connected with internships and jobs throughout their undergraduate career.
With graduation around the corner, Avent says the Career Closet is in need of new or gently used clothes, but donors can also support by providing a gift card.
Realize that as we're collecting the clothing, we may not be able to accommodate students in certain size ranges. And with the gift card donations, it will allow us to go out and help the student purchase the items that are best suited for their body style and image.
Do you have gently used business professional clothes like this that you need to get rid of? If so, all you have to do is donate to Martindale 303, and they're always open from Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm Tierney Key reporting for Hotty Toddy News.
That's all we have for this week's edition of Hotty Toddy News. Be sure to join us next week for more news where you live. I'm Chauncey Taylor, Hotty Toddy News.